Hello, everyone. Welcome to BizChicks TV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today we're here with Robin Shimizu talking about happy, healthy habits. And Robin is in the studio. Robin, it's so good to have you in the studio today.
Thank you. I'm trying to get you back. Oh, dear.
And
There we
we're
go.
just excited because you always have great guests and great topics. What healthy habit do you have for us today?
Well, we've been thinking about the summertime and how it snuck up on us all of a
Oh,
sudden.
yes.
Oh, goodness. And in Northern California, we're going to have 100-degree heat coming up this
Oh,
coming
my
week,
goodness gracious.
right? And
Mhm.
we have a 4th of July coming up, so everybody's going to be outdoors doing their picnics and doing their thing. So I thought maybe it'd be kind of good to just go over the benefits of sunscreen and
Oh,
why it's so important. And we have just a really quick tip from this is a fashion magazine that I got this tip out of, or this article out of.
hmm.
And they're very practical things. So the very first thing that they want us to remember is that sunscreen should be worn daily.
Oh,
It should be worn whether you're indoors or outdoors.
whether I'm at the pool or not, because that's the only time I really think about putting it on when I go into the swimming pool area.
Yes.
Oh,
So we need to be putting it on daily, and we need to be putting the second was, we usually concentrate on our faces,
yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Also, we need to be putting it on our ears, our neck. Technically, anything that could be exposed to the sun, so like the back of your neck, even. We don't think about that.
No.
We always just kind of put it on our face, maybe our neck, but our
Mhm.
ears are especially vulnerable.
Wow.
So don't
I
forget.
have I have a question, and we're supposed to do this every day,
Uh-huh,
and whether we're inside or outside.
uh-huh. Yes, they said that because we go in and out of the house,
Oh, I see. Uh-huh.
right, and you're going to get exposed when you go inside the house, and then when you get in your car, you still
Mm.
have exposure. And they said that the magic number is SPF 30. So get sunscreen that's at least SPF 30.
Okay.
Um,
Because, they have all those numbers on there, and I'm like, is it 40? Is it 50, 10? What? So it's 30.
Anything above a 30, I think is going to be great. Yeah. And then it depends on what kind of lotion you like, whether it
Mm.
be oil based or water based or cream based or whatever. But this is a new one for me. Um, a shot glass full of sunscreen for your body. That's a
Oh,
lot. That's a
to
shot.
me, that is a whole bunch. Woo.
Yeah. So you put it right. You put it on your whole body, and it's like, oh my goodness, I don't even think about putting it on my arms or my legs or my feet.
So how do you got to buy this stuff in bulk?
Yeah, I mean, those great big old bottles of sunscreen,
Uh-huh.
I
If you're
guess.
going to put that much on a day.
Mhm.
Wow.
And if you're outdoors, you reapply it every 2 hours. We knew that, right? So when you're out by the pool, or if you're outdoors, or you're sweating, or you're active, every 2 hours, you're supposed to put it back on.
Wow.
Now, I think moms are really good about doing that for their children.
When they're young. But when they start when they're like 7 and up, they are so busy playing. What do you do? Call them in every 2 hours and say, okay, let's reapply the sunscreen? That's not going to happen. You just need to.
Maybe Lakeisha will have something for us that'll last longer than 2 hours.
Maybe.
And the other thing they suggested, even though it's controversial, because they're saying, like, when you go into the ocean, they
Hmm.
don't like certain sunscreens in the ocean because it contaminates the water. But they
Yes.
say that these chemicals that are zinc and titanium based are
Hmm.
actually the best sunscreen for our bodies,
They're
because
good for us, but they're bad for the animals. Is that what they're saying? Oh,
yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, so they were suggesting that that we use the mineral-based sunscreen formulas to and then the other thing they said is, and this is, I've been trying to do this myself, is buy clothes that are SPF protective as well.
Now,
So,
how do you know? Is it on the label?
hmm hmm so
Okay.
there are certain hats that they recommend
Mm,
that are more protective because they have that SPF material. And then I've been buying long sleeve T-shirts that
okay.
are very, very light, but they also protect your skin. So I've been trying to do that. Um, my mom is now 100, right? And the only thing on her body that is not healthy is her skin.
Mm.
So I've been thinking about how to keep my skin as healthy as possible,
Yes.
so- and then the last thing that they suggested is lip. You got to protect your lips.
Oh,
Sunscreen.
wait a minute. So you're supposed to put sunscreen on there because it doesn't taste good. I'm serious. And
Yeah.
it leaves, oh my, it leaves a taste on your tongue, and it's just,
Well, there's some lip balms that have SPF
oh,
in it.
oh, okay. All
So we
right.
buy lip balms that are
Not
protective.
sunscreen. Okay. Because I was like, wait a minute. Ooh. Okay.
And then the other thing you were suggesting this morning that we talk about hydration. So let's quickly talk about that, or do we want to bring Lakeisha on and
Well, I
because
think we
she's going to
should
talk
bring
about
Lakeisha
hydration.
on. I see her doing some things backstage here. Looks like she is hydrating. So, all right, Lakeisha, we're going to bring you up.
So this morning we have Lakeisha Appleton with us. She is our Mary Kay consultant, our skincare expert. And she is the person we go to when we want help with our beauty and protecting and keeping our skin healthy and young.
Okay, so
So,
Lakeisha, if you're ready, give me a thumbs up. All right, here we go.
hello, Lakeisha.
Hello, can you hear me okay?
Yes, we hear you great. Uh-huh.
Oh, what
All
do you
right,
have
I know you're like, oh my gosh, what does she have on her face? She looks like Michael Myers. What in the world? What's going on? This is our awesome and amazing hydration mask. So when I'm applying this, all I feel is goodness going all over. And you can actually take, this is how it looks. Looks like this actually.
Uh-huh.
And I'll show you one that's full. Just like this. You fold it down. It has your arrows. Fold it all the way down and you squeeze the liquid right into the mask right here. So
Oh,
once you do that, you go ahead and apply the mask, put it on everywhere. Yes, you do. And then you can use any liquid that's left for hydration. You can put on your neck.
wow.
So that is a scientific way of hydrating because they want the liquid to stay away from, they want it to be fresh when you put it on your
Yes,
face, huh?
absolutely. Exactly. Exactly. And you can put it on your neck, the back of your neck, you could on your whole décolleté area, all of that. And you only need to leave it on for about maybe 10, 20 minutes. Obviously, we won't get to leave it on for that long. But
Mm-hmm.
once you have it on, it feels like it's hydrating. And because we're going to have these 100 degrees coming up, right?
Yes.
Or anywhere that you are in the country that's going to be hot and you have drier skin, you need to hydrate every single day. And of course, you need to have your handy water as well. Just saying.
Wow. I I didn't know that that's how that mask worked. And I think
We're
Lakeisha
frozen.
is frozen there for a minute. But we've been talking about hydrating, so while we're waiting for her to kick back in, we're just gonna have a little conversation here about hydration, okay? Because I was looking up 5 ways to stay hydrated all summer.
And we need to be reminded.
We
So
do. We really do. What's going on in the summer. So, you can, one way to do that is to set reminders on your phone
mhm,
or leave yourself a post-it note. How about that on the refrigerator
mhm,
to drink your liquids? Because it's really important to be hydrated throughout the day, not just, when you wake up. But I
mhm,
think if you start the day by waking up and hydrating,
mhm,
um, because you don't want to wait too late in the day to get started, it'll start your day off right. Because
mhm,
remember, you've lost a lot of water over the course of the period that you were sleeping.
mhm.
It says try setting an alarm on your phone every hour and drink 8 ounces of water to maintain steady levels of hydration through the day. Now that's interesting. 8 ounces every hour. Hmm. Okay. It says
So
don't just go ahead.
what I found is that with one gulp, one big gulp is one
Uh-huh.
ounce. So I
Oh,
do 8 big gulps, and I figure that's going to be close to 8 ounces when I do drink. So when I drink out of my water bottle,
uh-huh.
because and then it doesn't really have a measuring thing on here, but
Oh, it doesn't.
so I do 8 big gulps, and I guess everybody depends, on their own body.
Yeah, their own intake. Hmm.
Uh-huh. But that's how I do it. I just try to guzzle.
Well, you know what? I drink bottled water, and the bottled water has about 16 ounces. So I figure if I get through 5 or 6 of those a day, then
Mhm,
I'll be okay.
mhm.
And Lakeisha's back in the studio, so we're going to bring her back up.
I don't
Hi.
know what happened. Hello.
You
Hello.
know, that's
I
the
would
beauty of being live. You just,
technology. Okay, so
mhm.
what I was saying was the hydration. You put the hydration on or the mask on, and you feel hydration all, in your skin. I feel it all through here. It feels really, really good. And you get 8 of these in a pack, so you can have hydration every single day. And right now you get buy one get one. Just
Oh,
saying, buy a box get a box. So you could definitely do that. And then once you take it off, because you don't need to leave it on for really long, you can definitely see that hydration
oh my
already.
goodness.
See that?
That
And you
is
just massage
beautiful.
your ears.
I love the way it came off too, how it didn't
Yeah.
just break up. A lot of them break up
Oh
but
no. And even
but
when you leave it on longer, it doesn't break up or anything like that. Really simple. You can do this in the morning or at night, which is great, right? And
mhm.
then this is extra. Okay, this is a little bit extra. Hold on. These are handy dandy hydration.
Well, there goes her signal. You're back.
But she's frozen.
Yes, she is. Oh my goodness. Well, while we're waiting for her to unfreeze, we are going to continue our conversation about hydrating, right?
Mhm,
So we were saying that one of the ways to do that is to eat foods that cause hydration also.
mhm, mhm,
So it says here fruits and vegetables are incredibly nourishing, hydrating, and are packed with essential vitamins and minerals to keep your body functioning and happy. So cucumbers, tomatoes, lettuce. I'm so glad lettuce is on there because I eat a lot of lettuce. Watermelon,
mhm,
cantaloupe, strawberries are great options for foods with high water content to snack on throughout the day. Because yesterday I decided I was going to try cherries um, instead of something sweet. You know what I mean?
mhm.
So that's another way to hydrate. So we're going to bring Lakeisha back into the studio because I think she's unfrozen. Ah, nope, she's frozen again. How wonderful. I don't know what's going on with her internet right now. Okay. I didn't think of food as being hydrating, I guess. And they say another thing I learned was that cucumbers will keep your high blood pressure down. I didn't know that, and we got to talking about that at one point with I think Coach Karen, and she was saying yes, the cucumber because she's a cook too.
Right.
She's actually written cookbooks and things of that nature. So she was saying that cucumbers are really good to infuse your water with, because we were talking about infusing the water, right? We were
Oh.
getting ready to talk about it if we have it. Because the third tip is to infuse your water. For those who get bored with drinking plain water, try adding natural flavors to give it a boost, like fresh mint, citrus, cucumbers, and berries are all delicious options to level up the flavor and nutrition content. I don't have a problem with the flavor of water. Water's just water to me. I
Yeah.
don't I don't necessarily do a lot to my water. Um, what about you,
I I
Robin?
I like it plain, but I also put lemon in my water.
I put lemon in my water when I go to the restaurant. I always ask for lemon. And so, how do you like having the lemon in there?
Well, they say it's really good detoxifying for your liver. So it's an
Oh,
easy way of just putting something in there that's good for my liver. So even though I gave up drinking.
no alcohol at this point.
Yeah, I'm not going to be an alcoholic right now anyway.
Hmm.
I decided that, our liver is a very hardworking organ, and we need to take care of it just like we take care of our heart or our lungs.
Mm.
So I
Uh-huh.
do this every day. I just buy a big bag of lemons and I put in a couple slices in my water every day.
I have lemon sitting in my refrigerator and I haven't thought to use it to infuse my water. Huh.
You could just
I,
make a little tiny wedge and stick it in that bottle.
okay. Yep, so I can still have it in my water bottle.
Mm-hmm.
That'll
Mm-hmm.
that'll work.
Or just squeeze it in there. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I hadn't thought about that because I use the water bottles so much. Because I can leave them around the house.
Yes.
So that no matter where I am, if I'm in the studio or if I'm at the dining room table or in the kitchen, I can grab one, because sometimes I don't finish the whole bottle in one setting.
Exactly. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I have them stacked up and I can see if I've had what I consider enough water content.
Yes. Yes. Very, very good.
Wow. So, and the fourth suggestion is invest. Are you ready for this, Robin? Invest in a reusable water bottle.
Okay.
Carrying around a nice water bottle will remind you and motivate you to stay hydrated throughout the day. Plus, it's going to save us money. It's going to help the environment. So, I need to invest in a reusable water bottle.
Well, it's whatever is going to make it easier for
What-
you.
Whatever works
And
for
if
you.
that works for you, then great.
And I
No,
do recycle them.
that's right. Right. I mean, and the other thing that I find with my water bottles, and when I take them places, I forget them. So that's the downside of an investment like that, because you don't want to leave it anywhere and lose it, which I've
Mhm.
done, or I've gone back to get it. It's very easy to forget.
That
Uh,
is that is true. I probably have lost several on the road, or my grandkids are always leaving their water bottles in my car. It's like,
yeah.
okay, so now what are you using? Because it's sitting here in the oh my goodness, but it does save quite a bit of money if you can use a reusable water bottle. Think
Hmm.
about all the money you're saving on bottled water.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
So yes, so even if you want to boil your water and then um, see about you know putting that boiled water once it's cooled down in the refrigerator into your water bottle if you're concerned about water safety.
Yes.
Hmm. And then the one of the other options it says is opt for tea. Sipping on herbal tea, whether steeped with a bag or made fresh in another way to stay hydrated without having to drink plain water. It works as another way of doing that. So the medical benefits of herbs are endless. That's true. From promoting detoxification to regulating digestion. Avoid adding refined sugar to your tea. Instead, use natural raw honey in moderation or fresh lemon. Now, that's something I would have to get used to. Um, I'm not used to not having something sweet in my tea.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mhm,
Mm.
mhm. And I found out one year I was taking in way too much honey because I was using um, over the counter honey, not raw, because I I just wasn't used to looking at raw honey. So
Mhm.
so now I am moving toward not having any kind of sweetener in whatever I'm ingesting as far as drinks. I I find it hard to avoid in my food supply because it's hidden in so many things.
Yeah.
But when it comes to things like tea, where it has to be added, or coffee, where it has to be added, I can be a little more conscious
Mhm.
about how I do things
Yeah.
because the way you do one thing is the way you do everything.
And a lot of people just pack their own little tea bag. I mean, their own sugar packets, depending on what they prefer. You
Uh
know,
huh.
like the stevia, or if they like different kinds of sweeteners. Because there's sweeteners that are healthier than other sweeteners. You know, they just take it with them for their iced tea or whatever.
Oh, okay.
My girlfriend, she doesn't travel without her sweeteners. So
Wow.
we've been drinking a lot of decaffeinated green tea at this house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because my mom prefers green tea, Japanese tea, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't wanna give her all that caffeine, so my sister found some decaffeinated Japanese green tea, so that's what we've been using at the house, and it's delicious, and she likes it, so we've been drinking a lot of tea because that helps her because she doesn't like to drink water.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, they say that tea is one way to get it in there.
Mhm.
Hmm. They say that 20% of our daily liquid intake comes from the food we eat, and the rest comes from the liquids we drink. So, we need to be drinking around, men should drink around 16 cups a day, and women should drink around 11 cups a day of 8-ounce glasses of water.
Wow.
I know. I thought that was interesting. So, oh my goodness. So it says, we need to be focused on our body signals. Be mindful
Mhm.
of whether your body is thirsty or hungry. Sometimes we overeat
Mhm.
because we mistake thirst for hunger.
Mhm.
Now, I think we have Lakeisha back in the studio. Let's see. Lakeisha.
You're in a different location.
Yes. Let's see if we can hear you. Okay, we are not getting any audio. We got a little video. Okay. And we got visitors. See, this is the beauty.
Oh,
This
cute.
is the beauty of being home. She says, "Come get the dog." Oh my
Mm.
goodness. Hi.
Her son is getting so big.
I know.
He's getting so grown up.
He's tall, huh? He's
Yeah.
getting tall. Oh my goodness. So one of the things that we want to remember is when you're by the pool, make sure you take some water out there with you because that sun is beating down and it is depleting your ability to hydrate. So
Mhm.
you want to take extra, you know, care to take in extra water so that you are able to withstand these 100-degree days that we've got coming up when we're sitting by the pool, right? We're sitting by the pool. So I want to say this about Lakeisha. I want to share her website with you so you'll know where to find her.
We're going to have to bring her back because she has so much to share with us.
And I really wanted to talk more about the mask.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really glad we got to see that because it made a big difference in
She's scheduled for the first part of August.
okay, for her skin. Also, Miss Lakeisha's website is here at lakeishaAppleton.com. And let's put up her link for her website so that you can find her. You can find her there at lakeishaAppleton.com. We want to thank her because she's been she's been moving around trying to find a signal for us. That is so kind. That is so kind. And we want to make sure that you guys know where to get good products for your skin. Good products for your skin to take care of your skin this summer. So there is Lakeisha's link, and you can be sure to find her there.
And she also is at 1820 Tribute Road in Sacramento every Saturday and Sunday.
Oh,
So she also has a regular hours there. Saturday she's there at 6 p.m. and on Sunday she's there from 2 to 4.
okay.
That's 1820 Tribute Road in Sacramento.
Well, let's unmute yourself. Oh, maybe she's okay. Can we hear you now? I do not have any audio. Oh my goodness. Okay, Lakeisha, we can't hear you. Let's go. Okay, we can't hear you. Well, we're going. Well, can you hear her now? I can't hear her. Okay, so Lakeisha, we're going to sign off because we only have a few minutes, but we put up your website. We let people know where you are, and we're going to have you back in August so that you can show us even more wonderful things about how to hydrate our skin. Okay, so with that, we want to remind everybody that we'll be here tomorrow talking tech in English with the BizChicks. Robin, we want to thank you because you always have such great guests and they bring so much to the table. I'm so sorry we didn't get to see more from Lakeisha today because of her signal, but you know that's what happens when you broadcast live. So Lakeisha, we're going to bring you up and let you wave at us.
Hear me, guy?
Oh, there.
Yeah,
And we have the audio.
We got audio.
Look, and I have no idea how to work my son's computer at all. I have this big old computer in here. I have no idea how to work anything in here.
You have to call the computer master.
Yeah.
Well, is there a tip you want to share with us before we go? Because we've got about 2 minutes left.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
I will speak on the SPF that Robin talked about. Definitely have your SPF CC cream. You can get it in 5 different shades. Your very light to medium, medium deep, and very deep. And then also your SPF with the volume firm as well. It has your SPF 30 in here, right here, if you're already using TimeWise Repair. And then using the TimeWise 3D, that also has SPF 35. So you don't really need anything higher than what Robin was talking about, higher than 30 or 35. You don't really need higher. You just got to reapply. And as far as the kids is concerned, you just have to, if you teach them, then they will have to remember because they're not,
when they get to moving, it's hard to stop them in the middle of play and say, oh, it's time for a...
Really hard to stop them, but
Lakeisha, does Mary Kay make a body lotion with SPF? protection?
So we had one, but you can definitely use this or the what I've been doing is I still use this for my whole body, this one here, or the SPF, for with the regular time, the Time Wise 3D. So I use either one of them. They still work. It still works, no problem.
Yeah.
For your whole body. You just don't need as much. You definitely don't need
a shot glass.
a shot glass work. You don't need that much. You need a small amount, and you can do your whole body with that. Your feet, don't forget about your feet.
Yeah.
We forget about our feet and usually the back of our neck, like you said. So definitely using those to hydrate.
Well, it's
To
good
hydrate
to
and your
know
SPF.
that your skincare has SPF in it. That's awesome.
Yes. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kind of glowing. I haven't put on any moisturizer or anything, and there's no light in here, as you can see. It's pretty dark because it's a teenage room.
Yeah. But I did notice when you took the mask off that your skin was just glowing and
Yeah,
it looked so healthy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. That's the hydration mask, like I said, and those are BOGO right now. And just to let y'all know, it is the end of our Mary Kay year. It's the end of our Mary Kay year. So y'all know we hit big goals at the end of Mary Kay year. So if you're on my group customer page, if you're not, definitely connect with me so you can be on the group customer page. And everybody loves to be a part of something and be a part of our units win, my win, and we love that.
Well, congratulations, Lakeisha. We, we look forward to talking to you again in August.
Yes.
And you always bring wonderful information on how to protect our skin. So we want to thank you again.
Absolutely. I'm so sorry about technology. I don't know.
It's okay. Technology happens. What can I tell you? It's a beautiful thing. So there we go.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. And we'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Thank you, Lakeisha. Thank you, Carrie.
Bye.
Goodbye. Well, Robin, before we go, I want to remind everybody that we are going to be talking tech and English tomorrow with the BizChicks. So come on over. Don't be scared. We're going to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run. But our main goal is to take the hassle out of your hustle. If you're in the Sacramento area, we want to remind you that we will be at Seasons 52 on Monday. We'll be there for our First Mondays meetup. So come on over and celebrate First Mondays with the BizChicks at Seasons 52 here at the Arden Fair Mall in Sacramento, California. If you are local or if you're visiting in the area, come on by. We'd love to help you share what it is you do with others and how you serve. Robin, we just thank you so much for all that you do. We want to remind everybody that you can join BizChicks by just texting biz to 33777, or you can go to bizchicks.net. If you need help with your tech, that's who we are. So come on over, and we want to remind you it's okay to make money in your business. So let us help you take the hassle out of your hustle. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye, Robin.
Hi, Carrie. Thank you.
Oh, you know what? It's a pleasure. Bye-bye.